All right, everybody, I'm here in New York City, and I wanted to make sure, as I talk about bridging the gap and showing the similarities between those of us here in America working and those of us on the continent, different parts of Africa working, and I just ran into Aissatou right here.
Hello.
And so she is actually, all of this artwork you see behind us is hers, but you are a native, well, your parents are natives of Guinea, but you were born in
Guinea.
Okay, Conakry, Guinea, right?
Yeah.
So, but you were actually born in America.
Yes.
So born Queens, New York. So now tell me about your artwork. Tell me what you're doing. I mean, it reminded me, when I walked by, it reminded me of different parts of Africa I've been in. East Africa, South Africa, West Africa. So tell me about your artwork. What's inspired the art? I'm assuming that you made all of this, right?
Yes.
All right, so tell me your story a little bit.
I've been drawing since I was like 5-6 years old, and I've always had like really vivid dreams. So I would sort of just create the things that I saw in my dreams.
And so all of these have been in your dreams?
Yes.
And how long have you been selling here in New York City? Because we're in Manhattan right now.
Yes. For about 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
So obviously it's working for you.
Yes.
Because, so everything is original. Does
Yes.
everything come from your dreams?
Most of them come from my dreams.
Really?
Yeah.
And you've been doing this since you were a child, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I guess, what inspired you to sell your art to the public?
Well, I feel like everyone is an artist, but not everyone is an entrepreneur. And I've thought about like how can I profit off of my artwork?
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is like the best place to do it. Like New York City, so much can happen here.
I agree. I mean, I was so impressed when I walked by. I had to come back. I was like, there's a story here, and I didn't know what the story was, but I knew a story was there. Now, okay, now let's kind of flip this around, because in different parts of Africa,
Yes.
everyone is selling art. They make it themselves, or a lot of people, I should say, selling art. They make it themselves, and they sell it the same way.
Right.
Now, have you been to Guinea?
Yes.
Okay, do you speak French at all?
I speak a little bit of French.
Okay.
Yeah.
But your parents speak French?
Yeah,
okay.
fluently.
And they're both from Guinea?
Yes.
See, so this, I'm telling you, when we talk about bridging the gap, this is exactly what we have happening here. We have more in common than we have differences, and that's one of the reasons why this conversation is so important. So, okay, so tell me about these different, I guess, paintings, drawings.
So these are all hand painted, the bigger ones at the bottom.
Okay.
And these are prints of other paintings that I've done.
Okay. Oh, print, so that they can order these
Yes.
on your IG.
Yes.
And so what we'll do is we'll put her IG in the description. So, can someone order them and you can ship it to them, right?
Yes.
Oh, this is how we do it. This is
Ship worldwide.
really worldwide as well. So if you're in the UK, if you're in Australia, if you're in different parts of Africa, if you're in Canada, of course the US, South America, anywhere in the world, if you want her artwork, you can actually pick it up from going to her IG page.
Or if you're in New York City, you can come and find me here.
Okay, so where can they find you? Where are we right now? We're on Broadway.
Broadway and Prince Street.
Broadway and Prince Street.
Soho.
So now, all of my folks in New York City, y'all come on through. As a matter of fact, if you're making a trip to New York, if you're coming over from overseas, make sure you stop by and come right here at Broadway and Prince Street.
Yes.
Now you mind me telling your age, or how you feel about that? Is that
Yeah, you can say my age.
so 22, right?
Yes.
22 years young, entrepreneur, and you talked about that, being an artist and entrepreneur. How did you, what caused you to realize the difference between being an artist and being an entrepreneur?
Well, I feel like being an artist is sort of like the easy part. Like everyone is like naturally inspired and just wants to create and put something out in the world.
Okay.
But being able to push it out into the world and have people like resonate with it and being able to live off of it is a whole like another
It's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
So is this all you do?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So you've been able to live off of it? That's that Guinea roots. I'm telling you. That's that West Africa. I'm telling you. so, tell me how that journey's been like for you as far as living off of it. Is it easy?
No.
That's because I saw you looking kind of like, yeah, I'm living off of it. But there's a story behind this. What did it feel like when you sold your first piece of art?
I felt good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I can get used to this.
You can get used to it.
Yeah.
When you're out here now, are you able to accept all forms of payment out here, or is
Yes.
So you can do credit cards?
Yes.
Okay, of course,
So
cash.
like Venmo, Cash App, PayPal,
Okay,
Apple
okay.
Pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can do Cash App.
Yes.
All right, here's the deal. How much are these three right here?
So the bigger ones are $250,
Okay.
and the smaller ones are one for $40 and two for $60.
Okay, so one for 40,
Yes. Two for $60.
two for 60.
Yes.
One of these right here,
$250.
250. So
Yes.
this is what I'm gonna do. I like this one right here. So I want to get that one from you.
Awesome.
See that? That's how you do it. Not only do we bridge the gap, but we don't talk about bridging the gap. We actually bridge the gap,
Yes.
and we bring our resources on both sides of the Atlantic because, again, I admire what you're doing, and I believe in what you're doing. This is what something that you were inspired. I know it's not easy.
Yes.
As an entrepreneur, you can sit out here all day, and the rain can come, and the heat can come, and people can look at you all kind of ways and all of that. But that's what I'm going to do. I want that piece right there for $250. And listen, everybody, when you come and you see people working hard and they really put their hard-earned work and talent and skill into it, don't be afraid to compensate them for the value of what they're doing. And so that's the deal. So how would you encourage other young artists, or not even anybody, artists of any age, how would you encourage them when it comes to doing what you're doing? Because this takes a lot of courage to be on the streets. I've been a street vendor before, so I understand. So how would you encourage them? Maybe they haven't made their first sale yet. Maybe they don't believe that someone will buy their artwork. How would you encourage them?
Well, patience is key. You need discipline and patience. Yeah, and you have to believe in yourself. How do you expect anyone to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself?
You heard it. All right, so you all know what to do. Make sure Broadway imprints, and also the information is right there on IG.
And my Instagram as well too. I don't know if you want me to say
Yeah,
it.
no, go tell.
Okay.
Yeah, say it.
It's Icysoleil, ICYSOLEIL.
All right, and we'll make sure it's in the description so you can see it as well. But y'all know what to do. Make sure y'all show up, show out, and support this young lady right here.
And like this video.
There you go. Let me find her. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff.
Comment.
And comment, and be sure to follow her. All right, be sure to follow her and support her. All right, everybody. Till next time, take care. Be safe.
Bye.
I'm back. I thought we were done, but we started talking again, and I was asking what you wanted to do as far as the future was concerned with your artwork. And so you started sharing with me. Oh, and I did buy this. I got this right here. I am the proud owner right now.
Yes.
That's right. So what is it that you want to do as far as the future is concerned?
So eventually I want to turn my paintings into sculptures. I feel like it would be really cool if people were able to interact with them and have them be like life-size.
Life-size, so 3D sculptures,
Yes.
3D. And you said you've done murals before?
Yes.
So you also mentioned that you wanted to do a clothing line.
Yeah.
So all of this can go on shirts and bags.
Yes.
And I want you to meet my son.
Okay.
Man, he's floating around out here somewhere. Because he's into fashion. He's a chef,
Nice.
but he's also into fashion. And we were talking about like all the different things that that could be done. So he doesn't do a lot of designs, but he's
Right.
into fashion. So he might be a good person to model what you wear. He's that guy.
Okay.
I'm biased to this whole situation. All right, listen. What I want you all to do, if you're watching, all the information's on IG. You heard her vision, her dream, and guess what? If we support it, that's how it happens. And but either way, she's going to be successful regardless. I can already tell.
Thank
If you're
you.
out here on the street in New York City, believing in yourself, believing in your brand, believing in what you're doing, that is 90% of the battle.
Yes.
And other people will come by and they'll see what you're doing, and they'll support you. So I'm just glad to know you early in the journey. Now, when you blow up and you get big and everything, don't forget me. I'm gonna come back by and say, remember me? Say, I came through. No, so the deal is, I know you're going to do very well. I'm excited for you, and again, obviously reach out to me. You have my IG information.
I appreciate you for taking the time and putting me on your platform and supporting me as well.
Well, thank you very much, and that's what it's all about, everybody. Yes. If we don't do it, who else is going to do it? All right.
Open up your eyes and see all the fun and mystery. Take an African adventure with Darren and Destiny. From the mountains to the shore, so many things to explore. Take an African adventure with Darren and Destiny.
The Adventures of Darren and Destiny. And Darren and Destiny are twin brother and sister, and you go on their adventures throughout the African diaspora, meaning so African diaspora destinations, primarily focused in Africa, but we go to South America, we're going to go to the Caribbean. Their first book is going to take you to Ghana, and then we're going to go on a safari, and from there we're going to go to Ethiopia, and then we go to Salvador, Brazil. And what the goal is to be able to inspire curiosity in the continent of Africa, in our children from a very young age, and to really tell a more accurate story. Most of our children are exposed to negative images, late night infomercials about how bad things are, everybody's sick, everybody's poor, everyone's uneducated, but that's simply not true. So what Darren and Destiny and their family do is they go to different African destinations. They are learning about these different places. You're beginning to see positive images, but still telling the truth. I mean, that's the important thing, to tell the truth about some of the things that have occurred. But it's all done on our children's level so they begin to understand it. And it begins to pique their curiosity. They begin to learn more. And hopefully one day they will want to explore and visit the continent of Africa and its many countries. There's just so much that Darren and Destiny are able to do, and as they're doing it, it's like they begin to open the minds of a new generation, and they don't get bombarded and indoctrinated with negativity. They're actually able to see positivity and inspiring images and messages about the African diaspora, as well as those who are still indigenous to the continent of Africa, and they begin to learn more and just see things differently. So I'm excited about introducing the Adventures of Darren and Destiny.